It was so close to being finished, once upon a time, but now Burlington's Brant Street Pier is finally back on track. The city has approved a new contractor, and what was a vacant construction site for nearly 3 years has finally started to work on what should be the city's icing on top of the cake for its remarkable downtown waterfront. Ward 2 Councillor Marianne Mead Ward, whose riding includes the pier, understands the importance of this next phase in order to avoid the same mistakes of the past.
We as a council need to be continually vigilant to make sure that no problems arise this time around, and we are getting regular updates on that, and I know all of us on council are watching this very, very closely.
The Burlington Post reported this week that Graham Infrastructure, the contractor slated to finish the pier, is 14 months behind on a project in Calgary. The Post received comments from Mayor Rick Goldring and several councillors, who all expressed confidence that Graham will still be able to complete the S-shaped pier by its deadline of June 2013.
What I take from Graham's situation in Calgary is that no contractor is immune from trouble. So we've changed contractors here at the city, but that doesn't mean we can sort of take the pedal off the gas. We need to continue to be vigilant and ensure that nothing goes wrong, and more importantly, that if there are troubles that arise, that we deal with them quickly and don't let it descend into litigation.
Spencer Smith Park plays host to popular events like the Sound of Music Festival and Canada's largest Rib Fest. But since the pier development has stood stagnant for years, it's had a blemishing effect on local business owners. We spoke with part owner of the Beaver and Bulldog, who wished to remain off camera, but stated that the pier's construction site has diminished his business, especially this past summer during the Sound of Music Festival, because despite having a stage directly out front of his 110-seat patio, he says the pedestrian traffic wasn't nearly as high as it could have been because of the pier's large construction fences. It was 2 months before the pier was supposed to be completed in 2008 when a crane accident and a concrete pour literally halted construction, which has resulted in ongoing years of litigation, and also ongoing years of bills piling up. What was originally projected to cost $6 million is now more than double that.
I have heard from a lot of residents who've said, I didn't love it at $6 million, I really don't love it at 15. That they would have been quite happy to see the bridge dismantled and taken out. And I'm very sympathetic to those concerns and those views. We do have significant other funding priorities, our hospital, other infrastructure, roads and sidewalks and things, and our park spaces. So those are really our priorities for dollars. So to see a project that is really a nice to have descend into this sort of trouble and eat up so much of our resources is really a disappointment. That's an understatement, and we need to make sure that this never happens again.
For Ignite News, I'm Lily Jordan.